If you're looking for a newer development for townhomes, I think I found the location for you. Located in South East Barrie, just off of Yonge in the corner of Mapleview. Subdivision's about 4 years old, and it has a mix of stackable townhomes, back-to-back townhomes. All are freehold. Some of the units that we're gonna walk through on the exterior, we're gonna see some with rear yards. We're gonna see some properties on Blue Forest that have backing onto trees. So stick around the video. I'm gonna cover off a ton of information and go through some price points. I'm on Blue Forest Crescent. You're gonna see a mix of different styles of townhomes. You're gonna see a mix of floor plans as well, and I'm gonna talk about those as we progress through Blue Forest. One thing I like about Blue Forest is that some of the townhomes are large, over 2,000 square feet. You're gonna pay for that square footage, but it's got a fantastic floor plans. I'm seeing some floor plans in the 12 to 1,400 square foot range, 3-bedroom. I'm seeing the odd 2-bedroom on some of the other streets as well. And we'll go through some of the prices as we progress. I'm gonna turn the camera around. These units that I'm showing you now are have rear yards. And as we progress through the video, I will explain when they don't have rear yards. 3 bedrooms. One thing, parking will be tight, 1 car. And you'll notice that parking on the street is allowed and supported. Price points, $575 to $625, depending on the floor plan, depending on the finishes. 3 bedrooms, mostly on this side. And again, as I mentioned, lots of floor plans that are in this subdivision that change the different blocks that they put out as well. You can see newer architect, stone frontages on some things. Balconies on the front, that's off the dining room, which is a nice little feature. It's nice that you do have a rear yard, which a lot of people do appreciate. Rear yard. Driveways, very small. That's where most people have 2 cars, sometimes 3. So in these newer developments, you really gotta question if that's gonna work for you. To me, that's one of a drawback, is parking is an issue. The homes I'm gonna show now are gonna be 3 to 4 bedroom, mainly 4 bedroom on Blue Forest. These are backing onto ravines, so no more building behind. There is some wetland areas as well. We'll try to get that in the video. In the COVID times, these are selling between $9 and $9.90. Right now, you're in the low 7s for something like this right now. Haven't seen a lot of turnover due to the area's new. So it's pretty expected, not seeing a lot of sales. I'm seeing some, of course, but I'm not seeing a lot in 2026. We've seen some in 24, 25, but the valuations again have dropped down. Let me flip this camera around. You can tell a lot bigger looking at the depth. You have also more parking. That driveway can accommodate 2 cars easily. So that's a plus on this side. That is one of the fewer locations in this subdivision that has additional parking like this. Most don't. It's a 1-car parking location. And as I mentioned, I'm kind of surprised, being a newer subdivision, that they don't have no parking signs in the street. We've gone through a few videos that you should go back and look at. It's the developments where they have that. It's a more safer community, and it just aesthetically looks a lot better. You're not dodging cars, not worried about kids running out and can't see them at all. So again, price points, low 7s, depending on the square footage. Most are 4 bedrooms. Around in the video near the end, I always cover a section within 5 minutes. And I go through amenities, I go through schools, I go through parks as well. And I will put that to the end of my video. Who's the buyer for this location? First-time home buyers, mainly young families. Due to affordability, you won't see downsizer. This is more of a younger community, younger demographic. You may see the odd downsizer maybe going after the larger units, but I really doubt it because there's some stairs in those locations. But that's who your buyer is, and the demographic I'm mainly buying is from GTA area, possibly a commuter. GO station is right around the corner, so definitely some convenience for this area neighborhood. We're on Spray Lane now. This street has been recently released in a sense. Again, sold out through sales centers, etc., but fairly new. I can't find any sales. But looking at some of the history in this area, price points, $525, $550 for 3 bedroom. They are all back-to-back towns. I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can see the back-to-back towns. There's no rear yards. Your rear yard becomes the balcony. That's the rear yard. I love the floor plans. I love the new construction, and there's a big demographic that wants new construction. Parking, 1 car. One thing I do like, I haven't seen this in any subdivisions recently. This is for visitor parking. So it keeps the laneway free, which I like. I like that there's enough visitor parking in here to accommodate for this street. But great stonework, and you're seeing a lot of builders going to this style of new subdivisions back to back. And it's good for affordable housing. It gets people in the market. We're heading over to Red Maple. Now, Red Maple has homes that have rear yards, and they also have one side that is stackable, meaning back to back, sorry. So you will see a different combination. Most of the homes are very similar in exteriors, as you can notice. New construction, modern look, and attractive to young buyers. One thing I want to tell is some of these streets have a poddle, which is a parcel of tied land. What does that mean? It means that the city doesn't maintain the streets. For whatever reason, there is some that the city does maintain in this area and some they don't, and Red Maple is one of them. So the owner of the street will pay a fee for common areas of lighting and snow removal and salting. Looking at some listings, $125, $130 a month. Let's turn the camera around. This side, back-to-back town. And again, price points aren't going to change much. Again, balconies, no rear yard, parking for 1. 2 bedrooms, $520 max. 3 bedrooms, depending on the size and square footage, possibly $550 to $575 range is probably pretty accurate. This seems that they're still completing some of these homes. They're not occupied, some aren't. The block that we're going through is relatively new. Side of Red Maple has backyards, has fantastic floor plans. Some 1,800 square feet. Walk in lower level, you have a small little room. Go up the stairs, you have kitchen, dining, living. One more flight of stairs, you have bedrooms. Great floor plans, large units. Your prices for a 3 to 4, probably 4 bedroom here, 7. Haven't seen much recent sales this in 26 in this area. Again, it's relatively new, so it's to be expected. But I think anywhere from $699 to $710, $720, depending on the finishes, depending on the upgrades, and definitely depending on the floor plan. We're on Apple Tree right now. These are back-to-back townhomes that I call. They look like they still have some development going on as well in the subdivision. You're going to notice that as we progress through the video. You're seeing some builders starting back up. Not a ton of activity in this area, but there is these townhomes. I've noticed some of them here are selling in the low 5 range. There's still driveways to be done. There's still some landscaping to be done. What I like about this location is that it's close to a lot of amenities. Right at Mapleview, you're on the Highway 400. You are going to see some increased traffic flow on Mapleview. Mapleview has been a main artery in the community for decades, and there's a lot of development in the southeast. We've got to the right of us, we got Pratt Homes, not townhomes, with the condos, and there's 6, 7 buildings in there. So traffic flow is going to be heavier. One thing, if you're looking for yard space, this probably isn't the area for you. You're looking for parks, this probably isn't the area for you. The parks will come as its development expands. It's more of a new development, new concept that we've been seeing in the community for some time now, with more of a stackable back-to-back townhome allocation. My final thoughts, I like the location, South East Barrie. It is getting more developed on Mapleview, as I communicated earlier in the video. I like that it's close to amenities. I like that the GO station's really within walking distance. I also like that it's not a busy area. There's not lots of funnels to different subdivisions, so traffic will be low. What I don't like, limited parking on the street is allowed. To me, I hate that look, but it is what it is. I think some buyers may not feel comfortable with not having a yard, so you have to keep that in mind. It is very common in new developments today. And again, municipalities are want some affordable homes, and I get it. But aesthetically, exterior is great. I love the floor plan, and I think it's a great southeast location. Any more questions on this area or neighborhood, give me a call. I'm Mark Turcotte from Right Home Realty, and I'm here to help you make better real estate decisions today.
Park Place offers a wide variety of big box retailers, small boutiques, the fabulous restaurants the area has to offer today. How often are you commuting to work?